Morning everybody. Well, after that absolutely horrendous rain yesterday, look at it today. It's glorious. So I've just walked up to a broken cross to see if there's any better mooring there, and there seems to be one sort of right outside the pub, and then it's nearer for when I'm going into Wincham Wharf tomorrow, and I think it's on rings as well. So I'm moving. I've literally walked up there. The towpath is absolutely, it's like a quagmire. So it's going to take me about 5 minutes, I think, to get up there. Then I'll tie up, and then I'll have to walk back here again to pick up my car and find somewhere to put the car up that end. But yeah, what a difference from yesterday. This is glorious. Why isn't it like this all the time? Well, this should be perfect. These are the days that I should be cruising, not like yesterday. That was just silly. It took me ages to get everything dried, but got it done. It was so warm inside once I got the fire going again, and then hung my clothes about and they soon dried, and put the radiators on as well. Look at that blue sky. Beautiful. So I believe here on the left is Park Farm Marina, is it? Park Farm Marina. And I don't know if you can see there, but there's a magpie, so you can probably guess what I'm doing. Yeah, answers in the comments as to what I'm doing right now. Let's see if you, there you go. There's a clue. There's a marina here. I think it said it was called Orchard Marina. I mean, look at it. 2 boats in the whole place. Might just pull in there. Joke. But yeah, very nice. Metal pontoons, each one with its own electricity and water point. Very smart. Finally moored up outside the Broken Cross pub. As you can see, I was on rings, so it was much better, and there was very little mud here. I then decided to walk down to Wincham Wharf to see where I would be going tomorrow. I'm just walking up here to see where I'm coming tomorrow morning. I just got stuck in the mud then. My shoe nearly pulled off. It's so muddy. But at least it's nice and sunny. Yeah, look, there's just a bit of an example of what it's like. Trying to avoid it as best I can. Yeah. So this is where I'll be coming tomorrow. Now I believe that I will be lifted by that crane thing there over that wall and into that yard. Now that should be interesting. Very good. Boats everywhere here, so yeah, I'll see where he wants me to go tomorrow, but it's very busy down here. I've just seen the Rum Wench hide his old boat. See what tomorrow brings. Good morning. It's a bit windy, so I don't know what the sound's going to be like here. Anyway, today's the day where I'm taking my boat into Wincham Wharf to be grip blasted and 2-packed. I've just taken my car up there now and left my car at the wharf, and now I'm just walking back to get my boat. As you can see, it's sunny, but it's windy. So the guy at Narrowboats Ltd, who were doing the job, said to ring him 5 minutes before I get there, and he'll come out and help me moor up. Because there are boats everywhere, and I just said to him, where am I going? He's like, just ring me 5 minutes and I'll come and help you moor up alongside something. I think he said a wide beam, because there's wide beams, there's narrow beams, there's everything down there. I don't think it'll be a long cruise. 10 minutes maximum. Right, I'm off. Should be about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes maximum, I think, to get to Wincham Wharf. So, of course, it's got windy again, but it should be alright. So when you get down there, quite sheltered actually, but lots of boats about. Like I said, just coming up to a bridge, so that's what I'm looking for. Big bridge though, so if I hit this, I've got serious problems. what this looks like when it comes out the water. They have actually just told me, although I'm bringing it in today, which is a Monday, probably won't lift it out until Wednesday afternoon, he said. So I do want to come back and film it. And I just hope that it is on Wednesday and no later. Because I go away on holiday on Friday. Went to Barcelona for a weekend. Myself and Anthony, treating ourselves. And leaving poor Paul to pack up at Morningstar. Sorry, Paul. As you'll see when we get round this corner, it really isn't the prettiest. Or maybe it's not this corner, maybe the next one. I think we'll go past some chemical works or salt works or something. Yeah, not pretty at all. Like I said to you earlier, not the prettiest, is it? But we're nearly there now. So I've just been told to moor against this boat here, Edgerton. It was then time for me to look after the beautiful Poppy. Many of you may recognise Poppy from YouTube channel One Day More Aboard.
Alright, let's all chill out, Tony Milk.
As you can see here, Poppy loves watching TV. I think she really wants to be a sheepdog. I think all that running round after those sheep wore her out, and she snuggled on my bed, ready for a good night's sleep. Well, today's the day I'm being lifted out the water. You can see my boat there behind me, and that wall there is where I'm being lifted over. I'm not allowed to be near the boat when it's being lifted out, so I will go across the other side of the towpath and try and film from there. So they've just gone for some lunch. Said they should be back about 1 o'clock and get lifting. There's the crane that's about to lift my boat. I don't know if you can see my boat in the front, sort of in front of the crane. And I believe they're sort of going to start putting those straps underneath it very soon. So he's just reversed my boat out of the way. And the straps are now being lowered. I've no idea how they get the balance right. We shall see. Good grief, she's out. And just like that, my boat was lifted out of the water. But as you can see, the balance wasn't quite right. She was too low at the bow, so she had to be lowered down again, the balance rectified and lifted once more. No, and she's back in again. I think she's pointing too much down at the front. This is actually quite nerve-wracking. No. Oh, she's back in again. So was this going to be third time lucky of getting the balance right? I had my fingers crossed. But as you'll see, the worker finally got off the boat and the boat was lifted over that huge wall. My heart was in my mouth. So there's my home. My heart is in my mouth at the minute. So that's everything I own in there. The base plate looks okay from this angle anyway. And before I knew it, my boat was lifted out and into the yard, and I could get my first glimpse of the hull out of the water. So that's the bow thrust tube, but it doesn't look clogged with anything. So I don't know why it's not working. I've asked them to look at it. So I'm going with, don't know how many anodes we've just decided. Quite a lot of anodes I'm having put on. So the blacking will be done up to the top here, but he said he's going to paint this for me, but this will all be 2-packed. Said the base plate looks sort of alright-ish. Got a bit of string around the prop, look. The next few clips were recorded by Paul from Wincham Wharf, who carried out the work for me. Just like to say a massive thank you, Paul. Your videos are amazing, and I'm so glad to be able to include them in this vlog.
Hello, quick video about the progress on Rincewind. So it's all massed up, all around the top. Everything off the roof has been taken off, all the windows closed, every single hole that's on the sides of it bunged up, all anodes removed, there's another anode there. Sorry for the quality on the video, my phone's not the best. Front well deck drain holes, 18mm plywood stuck to the back with silicone, stop anything going through. Like I say, all the anodes removed, all for the bow thruster bunged up, all the buttons removed, fenders and everything, and we're ready for blasting. Quite a bit of rust there on the waterline. taped up round where the shaft is. We're good to go. So here we go. First side shot blasted.
British winter, windy, rainy, darkness non-stop, windy, rainy, darkness non-stop.
What I will say is, on all the blasting jobs we've done so far here, that is by far the best shell we have ever done. It is absolutely mint.
2026 middle of delivery feedback, 9p participating stores underway.
Most cars are designed for the road. The Mazda 630 is designed for you. Our stylish compact SUV is available with 0% APR and ordered before 31st of March. Mazda, crafted
All done underneath the Uxter plate.
Search Mazda.
It's absolutely mint. No problems there whatsoever. The original 2-pack blacking was flaking off it quite excessively in places, just due to it not being keyed up. As soon as I went near it with a blaster, it was just ripping off in sheets. And then obviously I've gone over it thoroughly to get all the mill scale off it and everything, so it's got a real good key for the 2-pack blacking to stick to. So it's about to have its first coat. So that's the first side blacked. One coat of 2-pack blacking. That got black yesterday afternoon. It's absolutely mint. As you can see, I'll just show you now. So when steel's brand new and it's kept in storage and everything, it has like a film on it of like an oil sort of thing to stop it going rusty. They call it mill scale. Well, none of the mill scale's ever been taken off on this, and the side effect sort of thing of that is sometimes you get stuff that just does not want to stick to it, and that's what's happened there. The mill scale, the 2-pack blacking, or well, yeah, it is 2-pack blacking that they put on it, it's never adhered to it properly, and as I start blasting, the pressure of it just comes off in sheets. So to be honest with you, you've caught this just at the right time. I mean, obviously I'm blasting it and it's going, I'm blasting the mill scale off it, so to speak. So yeah, there'll be no problems whatsoever with the 2K blacking adhering to that. Hello. So it's all had its first coat of 2-pack blacking. All the anodes are on it now. They've all been measured out. We are now, all the D-bar's been sanded down, as you can see, and we are now hoovering it all off. All the first coat of blacking's had a sand as well. We're now hoovering it all off. This side's been done, and it's going to be having its second coat of blacking this afternoon. All the D-bar sanded down. Right, it's had its second coat of blacking. It had that yesterday. It's had a real good coat as well. We're leaving it today, and tomorrow it will be having its third and final coat of 2-pack blacking.
I've just come to Wincham Wharf today just to see what's happening, and progress is good. I'm chuffed. So let's have a look at this. so it's been grip blasted, and it's had 2 coats of blacking, oh should I say 2 packing. I've had new anodes put on. He actually said there's some weight in this boat, a lot of weight, but he said what a good shell it is, which is good to know. Yeah, this is what it's grip blasted with. It's like a little, look at it. But yeah, it's looking good. He's mended or he's in the process of welding the hinges on the locker at the front. He's managed to save those. So this is how my boats looked after 2 coats of the 2-pack blacking. It already looked amazing, and there was still another coat to go. There were still some more jobs to do, such as repairing the bow thruster. The hinges on the bow locker needed welding, and there was also a diesel leak to sort out. So after another 2 weeks they were finally done, and I went back to see progress. Good morning. Well, I've just come back to Wincham Wharf to get a bit of a handover of my boat. It's going back in the water tomorrow, but the guy who's done the work isn't here tomorrow, so they said could I pop in and talk through what they've done. So I'm really pleased so far. Here's my boat in the background. They're actually underneath it at the minute, just doing the last coat of blacking on the base plate. So it's going to go in last job tomorrow, so it's got 24 hours for that to dry. But the grip blasting and the 2-packing looks really good. So I'll show you. These are all my new anodes, so I've had in total 10 anodes. 1 there, then 3 down each side. Then obviously the ones at the front. But yeah, she looks good. He's repaired my hinges on the bow locker. Got the bow thruster going. Well, he's shown me something. He actually said I'm very lucky it didn't set on fire. It looks like it was some sort of loose fuse wobbling about. And I'll show you it as we go down. I'll go back on. You can see the guy under here still doing the last coat of blacking. Yeah, it's not a job I want to do. Definitely looks so much better than when it came in. So we think this was the issue with the bow thruster. Look at this, I don't know if you can see how black and worn all that is, and how loose it all was. So it's had a new one of those fitted, and he's just shown me, and yes, it does work. Sorted my diesel leak. Apparently it was just literally, I'd stopped it leaking quite a lot, but I didn't tighten it up enough because I didn't tighten it anymore. He said it just wanted nipping up a little bit more, so all being well, that's sorted. Alternator, he's wondered if this issue with this fuse was causing my alternator issue and enabling me not to charge properly. It's one of those, we're going to have to see how it goes once I get back in the water and can run the engine. That's what we're going to see if we can see if it's made a difference within changing this. If not, then I'm going to have to look into this again, because I've got this issue where I've got a big alternator. What is it, 230 amp alternator, it didn't seem to be putting out even 50 amps. 2 people have looked at it and both have said the alternator is not putting out the the amps. So this guy here at Wincham, Paul, is saying, is it this fuse thing that's been, he said basically it was a dead short. So is the dead short causing the alternator issues? See how it goes. If not, I've got to contact them and we're going to see what we can do. But I know this thing can be sorted once we're in the water. The main thing here is blacking's done, grip blasting's done, blacking's done, new anode's on, hinges mended, diesel leak sorted, bow thruster sorted. I mean, look at the weather today, it's absolutely fantastic. I just can't wait to get out cruising again. The following day my boat was lifted back into the water. Unfortunately I wasn't there to film it, but the guys at Narrowboats Ltd took these photos for me. I'm sure you'll all agree she looks 100% better than she did when she was lifted out. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing. It really does help my small channel to grow. In the meantime, I'll catch you next week. Bye for now.